Afternoon. Good day.
How may I be of help?
Right? Because they were established for COVID, then they were used for 2023, and now when they took over Aleppo, they were used to mobilize fucking bakeries to get them
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like
like making
they
food to
run a
bring over
bus
to
service.
Aleppo from Idlib and like paying for it with the finance ministry and everything. Like
Yeah, like Jelani's basically been like run, and the SSG, the Syrian Salvation Government, has basically like been running a city state for the past 4 years. Like, so like they're definitely competent governors, statesmanship wise.
they have a
Um,
foundation for cleaning up rubble because
yeah,
they
yeah,
had
yeah.
a fucking committee set up for preparing tents and refugee areas because they knew that regime bombings would displace people. Fuck yeah, the drones.
Yeah.
You know the cards, the Salvation Government Center for Safety and Defection dropping those cards to people saying like if you want to defect, call
Yeah.
these numbers. Yeah, it's like there's so much more already in place for this kind of transition than we had for Iraq and Libya. So I don't think it'll descend into that. But like obviously the thing that's not helping now is the fucking foreign shit, like with Israel and Turkey.
The foreign actors are by far the biggest problem, like bar none. Honestly, if the Turks and the Israelis weren't involved right now, things would be going so much better. Like it's not even comparable. But like, yeah, man, like I'm not worried about the SSG's like ability to govern the state. Like they've proven they can do it. Like they ran a fucking bus service in Idlib for fuck's sake. Like, and they had like zoning laws and shit. Like they know what they're doing.
And they don't often. It's like even in Idlib and now in Damascus, it's like you can walk around those cities right now, and there's not that many troops walking around, is there? It's like they're all at checkpoints.
Yeah. There's not that many troops there today.
So
I
it
think
doesn't look
most
like
of
military
them.
rule, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think most of them fucked back off to like barracks and like headquarters and stuff yesterday in Damascus and stuff. But I saw, I think it was yesterday or the day before, there was a bunch of guys like roaming around Damascus, like robbing people's cars at gunpoint and stuff. But that's always going to happen when a government collapses. It's just inevitable. Like there's nothing you can really do to stop that type of like criminal behavior, especially considering how poor Syria is. So that's kind of inevitable. But like comparing this to Iraq is just fucking. Oh wait, are we allowed to say the R word here?
Sure, why not? People get one
Yeah,
a day.
but yeah, comparing this to Iraq, like people like Assange, it's fucking retarded. Like, bro, Iraq was a shit show because the US basically had no plan whatsoever. Like, they just got rid of every single person that had worked in the government and then basically installed a Shia government and put it in power. And the Shias, who had been oppressed brutally by Assad, who ran a Sunni government for decades, just basically saw it as their opportunity to take their revenge on all the Sunnis. So obviously it descended into absolute chaos. Like it was just brain dead planning. from the western side, and it's a similar situation in Libya. But even then, though, like
Wait, did you make the comments?
Iraq,
Wait, you were talking about Iraq there, right?
yeah.
So they got rid of Saddam and put in they would have put in a Sunni government, no? After the war.
No,
Wrong?
no, Shia. Saddam was Sunni. Saddam
Oh
was
yeah,
Sunni.
Saddam was Sunni over a Shia majority country. Okay, I got you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
brain
yeah.
farted there. Yeah.
But like,
I think you said
but
Assad.
even
I got
then, though,
confused. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, but even then, Iraq today, like, even though it's got its problems or whatever, it's not a like perfect country. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's a functioning fucking state. Like, and even in Libya, where it's worse, where the country is basically like there's basically two Libyas right now. Inside of those areas, it still functions. Like,
I have my 2 cents on this. I think if your country is worse than the West Bank, living situation wise, I don't consider you functioning.
wait, which country would you say is worse than the West Bank?
But I would say Libya is definitely worse. Iraq, maybe, I'm not sure. I
Oh,
think
Iraq's
there are
definitely
worse.
better than the West Bank.
Yeah.
No, Iraq's definitely better than the West Bank.
You sure? I think Iraq might be worse than the West Bank.
In what ways, though?
Economically, at the very least.
Yeah, but true. But Israel's like one of the richest countries in the Middle East, so
That
it can
is true.
inject a lot of eco. Yeah.
Yeah, they have. That's also one of the things why, what's it called? Both Israel and like Palestinians, both agreed to use the shekel because it enriches
Yeah.
both. Like,
Yeah,
all
exactly.
entrance to Palestine enriches Israel, and what's it called? It's a very stable currency compared to like most of the Arab countries.
Also, like, to be fair, Iraq has only had like 5 years free of war in the past like almost 25 years. Like,
Comrade, you just need to be a bigot like me and say it's because it's run by Shias, okay?
oh, true. But on the other thing, though, one of the massive problems of Iraq being like a stable country is Iran and the Shia and all the fucking militias they fund to fuck the country. Like, bro, it was only last year one of the IRGC militias in Iraq dropped a drone bomb on the president's fucking house, bro. Like, yeah, like they literally just got a fucking drone and dropped a like grenade in his front garden, like, and posted a video of it, like, laughing. Like,
that reminds me of a show. I forgot which one, but there was like a show where they just like everything was going well, and then someone would just assassinate the fucking president.
yeah, but yeah,
I'm
man,
just
like,
saying, in terms of better areas than the West Bank, by the way, Idlib is probably better than Iraq and Libya combined. Just saying that area itself.
In my opinion, by the way, there's for one example, economically, West Bank is better than Egypt.
yeah, to be honest, that's not surprising. Egypt is like a fucking, like, all of the Egyptian GDP basically goes to the military and the intelligence agency.
But it is also very hard to measure the West Bank as like an economic area because a lot of the fucking income for people is like working in Israel and then like spending in the West Bank. And the spending in the West Bank is infinitely cheaper for the fucking like the checks you get in Israel.
I mean, I always thought
Yeah,
I always thought there was like a basic understanding though, because when I was there, it was always like, "What's your biggest frustration?" and all that. Like, no one says economy; it's always the occupation, right? Like the humiliation, the checkpoints, the soldiers. Yeah.
Here, you know what's crazy to me? When all these like West Bank Palestinians come and work in proper Israel, and they're like 22, and they're like, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him married next door." I'm like, "You have a house?" He's like, "No, I'm gonna buy one." It's like, "You're gonna buy one? Like, and how much does it cost?" And he's like, "Oh, it's like 80,000 to 120,000 shekels." I'm like, "Excuse me?"
Jesus.
That's like a
Like,
fucking,
bro,
that's like
bro,
my room alone costed me like 40,000. Like, what the
Bro,
Bro, I could buy a house
22-year-olds
in
in
the
the
West
UK
Bank right now,
can't
what
even.
the fuck?
Yeah, bro. 22-year-olds in the UK can't even buy houses, bro.
Yeah, no,
But,
no. You can easily buy a house in the West Bank. The shit is like inexpensive. Yeah, and also it's because a lot of people want to just leave because of the occupation.
Yeah, like, bro, the only reason I have accommodation is because I'm still in the military. I basically get a free.
that's one
I
thing.
basically get a free flat.
That's one thing. That's actually, someone said that's cheaper than a car. That is true. Cars in the West Bank are extra fucking expensive compared to Israel. Like, they're more expensive in the West Bank than they are in Israel.
Why is that?
because there's a double tax on them. Israel has to import them, and then they get taxed again for being sent into the West Bank.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Yeah, because Israel has to import them. Israel pays the tax for them, and then like since they're paying the tax already, and it's not for their citizens, they tax it again because it goes into the West Bank.
Oh yeah, but yeah, like
that's one of the reasons you see like like I'm talking about like maybe 70% or 80% of the cars in the West Bank are like old like 20-year-old fucking used cars because it's like super expensive. It's like more expensive than a house to buy a car.
Okay, let's hold on to Israel. Hang on. All right, so looks like the Security Council were preparing a joint statement yesterday, 15 hours ago. The council seems more or less united about territorial integrity for Syria, protect civilians, ensure aid. That's even what the Russian ambassador said. Interesting. Fluid situation. No one expected the regime to fall this quickly. Obviously, it's almost as if it should have taken longer to make this easier. Just about everyone spoke about the need for Syria's sovereignty, territorial integrity, independence to be respected, concerned about humanitarian. It honestly just depends on how much they're going to commit to it. It's just like, yeah, you're going to make the guarantee, then what's going to guarantee the guarantee? Because
yeah,
hey,
and America, fuck, if like Trump didn't win, they could have just told Israel to fuck off.
bro, I would put no faith in Biden to do that, bro. Oh, Kamala to do that, bro.
It's infinitely better than Trump, dude.
Yeah, it's better than Trump, but still, I wouldn't put.
Trump. Trump would say, "Don't let those camel jockeys take that country. You can take it, Israel." Literally.
Oh yeah.
I would not put it past him to say shit like this.
Oh yeah, 100%. Don't get me wrong.
That was like super like ignorant stereotyping because I don't think Syrians even ride camels.
Are these,
I don't think there's any camels in Syria.
Are these areas
Bro, this is a pretty good
that
conversation.
Israel is in just past the buffer zone? Are these like towns?
Yeah.
By the way, they issued an evacuation order in some of the towns they occupied. By the way.
Yeah.
By the way, some Israeli soldiers have posted videos of themselves like just like randomly shooting up houses and stuff already.
Of course they fucking did. Why wouldn't they fucking? Oh my god, I hate that idea. I hate that.
Rima,
you know what's did you see their statement on this thing? By the way, they said they're protecting the minorities.
Oh, Israel.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Bro. I can't lie. The fact that like the Israeli foreign minister has been like spamming on Twitter. We need to protect the Kurds. We need to protect the Kurds. And last night they literally blew up the only airport in Rojava.
Wait,
like, fuck yourself.
Kurds on the other side of the country?
Yeah. But like Zionists always like to try and like pit Kurds against Arabs and stuff.
No, I'll give you someone better. Zoom out on the map right now, Loner. You'll see they bombed the Kurds, they bombed the Alawites, and they bombed the Druze. They bombed every minority in Syria.
Yeah. Equal opportunity bombing, man. This DEI bombing.
There's no way they bombed every single minority and we're like, hey, we're
absolutely.
What are the targets here? So at Port of Latapia, Navy ships, naval vessels, Port of Latakia. I think this is a military site in Latakia City.
There were casualties in Sueda. Two Druze fellows got fucking killed.
Bro, and the thing is as well, what I really don't understand
people driving those
about
convoys as well, right? And I don't think they knew that they were transporting weapons. Someone just told them to go and transport these fucking trucks that they thought were full of food. Yeah.
But like the thing I really don't understand about blowing up the airport in Kamishlo is that it's not an air base. It's literally a civilian airport. Like, and they've just flattened it.
It's not
like
it's a civilian airport, but there's like no military aircraft there, right?
Yeah, there's nothing there. There hasn't been military aircraft there for years. Like, I doubt there was even any air defense systems there. I highly doubt
just that. They decommissioned the airport. That's about it.
Like, and when I say they flattened it, like like from the videos I've seen, it looks like literally every building on the airport is flattened.
No
like what?
They did that much damage.
Bro, there was massive. I saw the videos last night. It was massive explosions, bro. Like they flattened that shit. Like
why are they?
I just don't see the point. Like, what the fuck are they even trying at this point? Like, it's just stupid.
So I'm guessing every single like bomb icon that's blue is Israeli, right? Or like not Dutch.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the ones south of Deir ez-Zor, they're still on the map. That was the US bombing ISIS, but everything else is Everything else is Israeli, yeah.
There were a lot more
They were doing
insulated
a lot.
yesterday, by the way.
What are they
There were a
doing?
lot more yesterday.
There's pics on the map. Click on the north in the airport. Pictures on the map. What do you mean? Like I get this links
If you
to.
go, if you click on the thing and it will link to a picture.
So military warehouse. Oh yeah, okay. This is the airport raid. No picture there. Here. This is the airport. Okay. That looks like a pretty fucking smacked up airport. I don't know why.
Holy shit! What the fuck? That's actually flattened.
Yeah, I wasn't exaggerating, bro. Like
Whoa.
it's just gone.
There's no shot.
Hang on, where's
This is,
the-
I'm gonna say this is good. Like they took a picture to for propaganda. I'm sure there's like remnants of a building. Like there's no way.
No, well, it was only a small airport, bro. It wasn't like a big airport. It was like pretty small.
What's small? Like the Norwich
This.
airport?
Oh, is this where the Sky journalist was? Right. This is he was. Was this where the convoy was? Is that where we're talking
No,
about?
because the convoy was in
Damage
HTS
around.
controlled territory.
This is from
They
the
didn't
convoy,
blow up.
isn't it?
I don't know. They didn't. I
Around
really don't
Kamloops.
think.
Let me
I
have a
don't
look.
think they blew up a. I don't think they blew up a convoy in Rojava because I would have seen it.
This is damage around Kamloops International Airport. Yeah, I saw this. There's an international reporter who went there.
Oh, I
was it
must not have
Sky
seen it.
News? Kamishli Airport. Sorry. All right. Was it this? Was it this dude? What the fuck was I? Oh, this.
Breaking
Was it
news
this?
on
Shut up. What video was I watching
Casualty.
earlier today? I'm such an idiot. Okay.
Have you got
check
your
your
history?
history.
Yeah, you got your history on YouTube.
No, it was on my laptop. Israel, bomb. Syria. Is it convoy? It just looks similar. Like it might. Yeah, this is the guy. Is this out near the airport, or is this something else? Because it looks similar to that picture.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there's the pictures there and the targets. Okay.
Those strikes
of
Yeah. It's
Syria
about the relocation. Okay.
base near the city of Homs was also targeted, and the
Yeah, that's-
northeast
I'll
of the
share screen. Hang on.
I'm looking at your stream
country,
right
the
now.
Kamishli air base was struck, as shown in the pictures that you've just seen.
They're calling it an airbase.
Taken by Sky
I mean,
News'
it just
cameras.
wasn't an airbase. Like I don't know why they're lying about
I'm
it.
delighted to say
It
that
just-
we're
it-
joined
it
now
just
by
wasn't.
Alex Rossi from Kamishli in the northeast of Syria. Alex, how verifiable are some of these reports, of which, of course, some of them Sky News cameras have shown, but particularly the ground incursions in the tanks?
Well, I think it's very difficult to confirm any of them, but I think it shows how chaotic and fluid the situation is. Now, I have been told by security sources here that the strikes that we witnessed last night, we saw flashes of orange, large explosions on the horizon, and secondary explosions continued for at least 30 to 40 minutes, and we'll show you exactly the reason for that in a minute. But they say that those strikes were carried out by the Israelis, and this is what we saw last night. The Kamishli regime base is 2, possibly 3 kilometers in that direction. This is one of the main roads out, and a convoy carrying ammunition and weapons was struck, and it was struck repeatedly. If you look down here, there's more trucks past that. In the back of this truck, you can see the anti-tank mines. We, of course, saw all of them exploding. Now, on the floor all around us is is unexploded ordnance and exploded ordnance, shell casings, mortars. Have a look down here. This is a rocket, a 107
Yeah, 107
millimeter rocket.
But yeah, bro, like
Show-
it's actually insane that the foreign minister is like spamming on Twitter right now. The Israeli foreign minister, oh, we need to protect the Kurds. Like, bro, you just blew up their weapons and ammunition. What the fuck are you talking about?
is when it was made, the date 2018. Interestingly, the writing, of course, is in
Was
English.
this against HTS then, or was it like against?
No,
this
this
would have
is
been-
in
this is
Rojava.
SDF territory, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're just bombing. Like,
English.
aren't they just
Some of
bombing
the
every single
ammunition that we've seen is clearly
Yeah,
Soviet,
literally.
but it's
Except for the Turkish
ammunition we're
backed
seeing
one, by the
seems
way.
to have come
Well,
from
yeah,
all
they
sorts
can't
of
really
places. But this
bomb that
ammunition,
one, 'cause there's
we
Yeah, they're not going to bomb Turkish
we
forces.
know
Yeah, but-
was held at the regime base. Have a look down here, and you can see
that-
more.
What Sofer
more
said
stuff
does
is-
actually fucking annoy the shit out of me though. they are doing this now and never against Assad.
God, bro, I can't lie. I'm just fucking fuming, bro. I can't lie. Fuck me.
Does this
Z,
mean
you-
Assad, does this mean Assad is the Israeli puppet? Does this mean
They've
Hassan
been
is
they've been
Might
bombing
as well.
they've been bombing Syria like all fucking year, just like not
I
this
know,
much in
but
one
they're
day.
going
Right?
for- yeah, but they're going after like Iranian generals and like fucking shit. They're not going.
Didn't
like,
they
after
bomb the airstrips after October 7th?
Yeah, but that's because that's how Iran was flying in equipment. That's
Yeah.
how they've always been bombing the airstrip.
Yeah, it was
But,
always targeting Iran. It wasn't never really targeting Assad.
Yeah. But Z, you seen what the SNA are doing in Manbij, right?
on, we're gonna go
Yeah,
to
I've
this
seen
first.
the videos. The fucking, it's horrendous. Just straight up horrendous.
This IDF soldiers shooting a building in Syria.
Because Syria's out of
Are
control.
they filming themselves doing this?
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on? What the fuck?
That's an Israeli, you know?
Yeah, it's an Israeli Negev
Yeah.
as well. That's an Israeli Negev machine gun.
Negev. Class.
Fucking hell, he needs to take care of that weapon. It's jamming like a bitch.
What?
bro. What the fuck is he doing?
True.
Shots.
Jesus Christ, bro. He
Hey,
needs some
listen.
maintenance on that.
Listen, my
Who's in
Tarkov knowledge tells me that gun is low durability. Okay.
What are they aiming for here?
Nothing.
What are
Just,
they?
I don't know, like a house?
The house.
Like, what the fuck? bro?
House MD.
Maybe he was
They
trying
seem to be
test-
doing a contest.
Okay, hold on.
Aren't you like
hold on.
friends with them?
No, I think I know what's happening. He's only showing, like, he kept complaining about his weapon jamming and his superior officer didn't replace it, so now he's recording a video.
Learn about
Oh.
verified videos before giving narratives about them. I'm not saying shit. I'm just saying, just look at these firing at a building. Like, I have no idea what this building is, or what it's being used for, or who's in it, like, or if anyone's in it. Yeah, fuck.
And
I don't know if
also,
this guy's just memeing.
But this isn't also a fucking new thing
Mortar.
of IDF soldiers just shooting at buildings. We've seen, remember the one that was congratulating Trump and shooting not a fucking machine gun, but a grenade launcher.
Whoa.
What did,
Bro,
so,
yeah,
so
they were
Hebrew-
doing-
where-
they were doing
sorry,
it
wait,
in
what's the
Lebanon.
Hebrew speaker saying? Hang on, Hebrew speakers. Is one of them in the VC?
Can't you listen to Hebrew, Sev?
I can listen to Hebrew, but I'm not a good translator.
Someone's
it's-
here as
wait,
a
hold on.
hostage thing. Hang on, wait.
Let me hear. Let me.
Sunky, can you speak Hebrew?
I cannot speak Hebrew.
Are
Hold
you,
on, let
are
me
you one of
hear.
those? Damn, you got a
So
hostage
sorry.
ribbon on your name though.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I can speak Hebrew though.
Wow,
Okay,
I mean,
hold on.
you're
what are
a
you talking
poser.
about?
Okay,
Play the
How-
video, loner.
Send him to the
Unbelievable.
mines.
okay, hang on.
Just brought me in here. I was fucking. What's this other guy talking about Pol Pot?
I don't understand what they were saying, but they were definitely talking Hebrew. Like it's definitely.
Wow, thank you. How long have you been sitting on that information? Okay, good. Take one. We know they're speaking Hebrew,
Hey,
guys.
You got Yiddish?
Wait,
hold on.
wait.
You didn't even. fucking-
Apparently,
If
someone.
you're-
Okay, so apparently they're saying if someone gets out, don't shoot them. Only if he's verified armed. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
But Lona, if you go on that account, like that Eunice account, I think he's got a bunch more videos of what the IDF's been doing in Syria. I'm pretty sure that's the account I was watching.
Okay. I want to finish the rest of this one.
Here that has
Also, how the fuck
unexploded.
did I know those words?
Uh,
It's all like
over
military
here.
words, loner.
Smooth.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful because obviously some of this stuff is still
but,
effectively
like how
live.
you were like, oh,
But
this
this
guy's
is-
got the ribbon. He's got to be Israeli.
Soviets.
He's got to be. He's got to
But
speak.
these explosions
Loner
will
just
just
pointed
turn the
at you and
camera
shouted Jew.
around.
Yahud!
Yahud!
Also, watch my stream on Discord so you know that we're playing videos. Okay?
And you can
Also,
see
this
The way
guy
he
should really
pronounced
not be
Yahoo
walking around all
was
this
perfect,
UXO,
bro.
by the
Yeah,
way.
he
Like,
said some of these are
holy shit.
unexploded. He's just fucking vibing with it. Like,
boy.
Listen, he's
who's,
looking
surely
serious.
someone's given him the okay to do that, right? Like,
Now, interestingly, some of the trucks, we'll show you this one, it's heading in this direction over here, and the truck that we showed you at the beginning when we started talking to you is heading in the other direction. Now, I've spoken
I
to
think
one
we
of
can probably confirm that Israel did not want HTS to take over Syria. That they were not really
Yeah, but-
wanted. Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
conspiracy theory is
definitely,
probably dead by now.
By the way, the SDF captured at least four that I've seen on video, book anti-air defense systems from the Deir ez-Zor military base. And if Israel blows them up, I'm gonna actually lose my fucking mind, bro. I can't lie. Like, holy shit. Because the SDF needs air defense. Like, that is the one thing that they critically need. And if the Israelis, while they're like virtue signaling about protecting Kurds, blow up like some of their most important air defense they've ever had, bro, I'm gonna lose it. I'm actually gonna go
the
fucking
drivers.
schizo.
I don't think they're gonna.
Who
actually
told me
go after
that-
the air defense? I mean, they're
Aerial
not that
defense
fucking
zone
stupid.
is
I mean,
not-
aerial defense is gonna be
Oh.
completely different from like.
Yeah,
No,
but they've literally already blown up. They've literally already blown up this convoy on screen that was owned by the Kurds. Like, they weren't owned by HTS. So I don't put it past them. Also, they've already blown up air defense systems owned by HTS.
Let's carry this on.
When he heard the first explosion, he got out of the truck. He headed. We're surrounded by open countryside here.
again?
Fields. He ran into the fields and took cover. Now, he has told us that he was asked to move the ammunition
My core is gone again.
by two men. He doesn't know who they were. He claims that he
The
was
reporter says this was a regime base. Did he say that? I don't hear him saying that.
Yeah, it was a captured
first
regime base by the Kurds. Yeah, the Kurds captured it and wanted to get
Yeah, so
rid
it
of
was abandoned by
take
the
all their
regime. Okay,
ammunition.
yeah.
explosion.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
got out of the truck.
about to say,
He
the
headed.
regime
We're
doesn't exist.
surrounded by open countryside here, fields. He ran into the fields and took cover. Now, he has told us that he was asked to move the ammunition by two men. He doesn't know who they were. He claims that he was told that these trucks were carrying, the word that he used was nutrition, but food. And he didn't know that he was carrying ammunition, and he was told to drive in the direction of Hasaga. He wasn't, he was told, he told us, given a destination. But what this kind of reflects is the lawlessness and the chaos and the kind of vacuum of power in this country after the fall of President Assad. And of course, this,
Hold on.
huge amounts
I'm
of
sorry,
ammunition.
this reporting is actually dog shit. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
what the fuck? What the fuck do you mean? The lawlessness? They are
Before-
capturing regime ammunition. Like, what's
before
lawless?
you continue,
Yeah, true.
this guy said, "What's the source for this claim about this being captured by the Kurds from the regime?" The source is the regime doesn't exist anymore. The regime isn't there. It's
Also-
fell.
They're all
Also,
fucked, they're all
this
fucked
is
up.
SDF territory now. So of course, so who else do you think is capturing it? Like,
By the way, this is
Obviously-
Kamishli. This is
mean,
yeah,
Kurdish towns.
yeah, this
This
is
is-
a Kurdish
That's
city.
it.
Yeah.
Like there are no Arabs in Kamishli or Hasaka. I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Yeah, Kasaka is mostly Kurds as well. Yeah, like,
I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna act like I know who fucking lives where in Syria, but Israelis, you need to shut the fuck up, because you fucking lose your minds when someone from outside of Israel talks about where Israelis and what Israelis think and whatever the fuck, and now you're doing it to Syria. Shut the fuck up. You don't know anything about Syria.
Littering the
I
country.
can't lie.
Now, as far
The
as
main
is-
thing that's pissed me off has been the Israeli foreign minister spamming, like, "Oh yeah, we really want to protect the Kurds, man." And it's like, bro, kill yourself. Shut up, man. Like, fuck
Israel
me.
is concerned.
Oh.
It has said it's carrying out strikes, not necessarily this one, it hasn't confirmed them, as I was saying, but it is carrying out strikes to target weapons because it does not want them to fall into the hands of malign actors. But we are expecting more airstrikes across the country over the next few days
What a
and
dubious
weeks
fucking
as
reason,
these kind of
honestly.
operations are conducted. The other thing I think that's worth bearing in mind is that this ammunition was on the move when it was hit. So, and again, this is speculation, but clearly the skies above here are busy with intelligence, monitoring satellites, looking and watching for stuff that's moving, and I think that's probably why it was hit. But you can
That's
see,
fucking creepy.
ammunition here, absolutely everywhere. The explosions that we saw, very, very loud initial explosions when these trucks were hit, and then the secondary explosions, which went on for many,
Oh.
many minutes. We'll just
The
turn the
video
camera
stops
around
when
here,
I like.
Loud.
and you can see how far this convoy goes down here. But the ground around us is littered with unexploded and exploded ordnance. But again, it really does reflect the chaos and also the danger that presents at this moment in Syria. People, of course, have been watching this very closely indeed. And whilst they have been celebrating the removal of President Assad, the fact that he has now fled the country, they're also very, very worried, very nervous about what comes next, what it means, all of this means for the future of their country.
Alex, that was exactly the topic I was going to pick up on. I mean, obviously, you're not near a huge number of people where you are, thankfully, given of course, what has taken place there. But that initial sense of, I think it's fair to say, euphoria that we saw sweep across the country later over the weekend as Assad fell from power, is that sense, that positive sense, abating? Is there a growing sense of fear based on these explosions, these attacks, whoever is ultimately responsible for them?
I mean, yeah, it's Israel. But
Yeah, I mean, make no mistake, that euphoria, that sense of celebration is continuing. One person I spoke to yesterday in the market in Kamishli, he told me that this moment feels to him like Eid. It feels like a festival. Remember, President Assad was in power for many years. The Assad dynasty ran this country with an iron grip for decades. And it was bloodthirsty, it was cruel, it was oppressive. People would often be arrested in this country, and they would be taken to the local center for the security forces, and they would never be seen again. They would just simply disappear and vanish. So from that point of view, people are celebrating, and they are hopeful that this will usher in a new and better future. But at the same time, when they look at the groups that have taken over the country effectively, Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, of course, the main group, and they look at how it is comprised. It's composed. It's an Islamist group.
Tell me where to find that claim that you just posted or get banned. Shit.
But if you look at its genesis and trace its roots back, it was originally an Al-Qaeda affiliate. It also had links to the Islamic State. Al-Baghdadi initially was involved in it. He was the leader of Islamic State. They look at all of that and they're worried. They are alarmed about what all of that will mean and what kind of future those groups envisage for Syria. Now here where I am, in this area, it's known as Rojava. It is an autonomous Kurdish region. And there are other complications here which people are very frightened and alarmed about as well, because it's not just domestically that the pressure is being put upon and built around the country.
Update from Live UA. Northeast Syria. The explosions which happened yesterday night in the area of Kamishli, initially believed to be Israeli raids, were actually Turkish airstrikes. TSK destroyed equipment seized by SDF and YPG from SAA stockpiles.
that makes
All right,
more
guys,
sense.
we can hate the airstrikes now. We don't have to defend them anymore.
What's the source on it then?
Change the
Quick-
change the fucking hate.
Why did Times of Israel fucking say it was Israel then?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, the
Because fog
Turkish
of
Air
war.
Force
Like,
claimed it.
The Turkish Air Force.
Was the
is claiming
Turkish Air Force... Okay, fair enough then, fair enough then.
Yeah.
But God,
That
that
makes a
makes
lot
me
more
even more
sense.
pissed off then, because the US controls the fucking airspace above... Yeah, but it was obviously suspected to be Israel because they're doing the same thing across the entire country, so why wouldn't you think it's Israel? But
Okay, everyone knows Israel and apology now. Let's go. One at a time.
There's also
I
a mention
I
you
can't
mentioned
wait.
at the beginning
I
Israel.
would never
It was,
apologize.
of course.
This is why. just don't say anything, okay? Do what I do. Just be like, don't know. Could have been good, could have been bad, could have been totally neutral.
Try and mold the future of this country in a way that is safe for Israel, or stop the threat, any threat emanating from this country towards Israel. Remember that Syria has fought 3 wars against the Israelis. The Turks are also very worried. They're worried about having well-armed Kurdish autonomous region on their doorstep. They claim that this could be used as a springboard for Kurdish separatists in Turkey. The Syrian National Army, one of the
Just
groups
never
here is
happened,
affected.
by the way. The YPG has literally never attacked Turkey. Like, it's just never happened.
Are you talking about from inside Syria or inside Turkey?
Well, the YPG doesn't exist in Turkey.
Oh, that's what
basically-
you think. My bad.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
now that we see that Israel didn't bomb the Kurds here, can we confirm that they bombed the other fucking minorities, like the Jews?
Oh, yeah. Why would Turkey
It's
bomb
because-
HTS? Yeah.
Is it 100% confirmed, or is it just?
Well,
That's
Israel's
like
claiming it as well.
My thought process was for why Israel would have done that to the Kurds is because they just want to eliminate any like fucking air capabilities fall into the wrong hands.
Well, no,
Okay,
it
to
looks
be
like
fair, the
Israel's
claimed
claim is that they're
convoy-
bombing rebel-held areas because they're obviously afraid that that's going to end up in the hands of people who want to destroy Israel, right? Like people who will be more emboldened than Assad to do so. That's basically it, right?
The convoy was claimed by Turkey, but the airport was still fucking bombed by.
Well, was the airport actually
Israel.
hit, or was it like the runway, or did the airport? Did
No, the
Israel claim
airport
the
was hit,
airport?
yeah.
Okay. Did Israel
The
claim that?
airport was hit, but no, I don't think so.
So the airport's been hit by someone, and just near the airport, this convoy was hit by Turkey. We now know. Okay.
Yeah, but that makes me even more pissed off because it's the US that controls the airspace over this area, and they just letting their so-called allies be bombed. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is the point of them even being there at that point?
Yeah. True.
Of the Turks, we are already seeing clashes between the Syrian Democratic Forces, which are the main kind of force here in Rojava, and that Turkish proxy force around Manbij, and also in other areas in this region. So all of that is very alarming and has caused a great deal of worry for many people.
Just so you know,
yes, there is that optimism, there is that
suicide,
celebration, but there's also very much, there's also a great sense of unease, apprehension, and anxiety about what comes next.
Alex Rossi, thanks so much for that live for us there in Syria.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Just a casual hour of disinformation, but we're all good. We got around it. You know, we didn't. Some of us didn't.
Also,
conclude.
Lona, check what I
apologize to Israel.
Lona, check what I linked you in a stream chat on Discord.
Stream chat. Okay.
Discord, yeah. Tagged you in it.
Whoa! What the fuck are you doing here? You can't teleport!
Z, can you translate this? It's in Arabic when it comes up.
Sure.
Or was someone, it doesn't have to be you, but yeah.
Part of leaked classified files expose Israel's direct communication with the Assad government's National Security Office, detailing covert discussions about Iranian operations in Syria. Has this been verified by any journalists or anything, or am I just reading like some fucking...
I was going to say, somebody could have just typed this shit up.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want it translated. To see if it's really that.
So why would they bomb anything?
Can I just not read this until someone in the press picks it up? Because obviously, like, collaboration between Assad and Israel is like a big claim. It's a very big claim.
Well, to be honest, it's
and given the last hour of experience,
to be honest, though, a lot of the pro Iran accounts, like pro Iran, like military blogger accounts that I've been following for years, they've basically all accused Assad of doing this.
Is it because like it's like in every fucking opportunity, there's always like an Iranian general just getting taken out in Syria?
Yeah, and for some reason, like they managed to perfectly kill IRGC guys all over Syria, but never touch Assad, basically.
I just need to say something.
Yeah, that is pretty sus.
What?
Don't worry about it. It's Hebrew, not Arabic. You're not gonna understand it.
Why is Shamima Begum trending?
Probably because she's in trouble, or she's in one of the refugee camps, right?
Yeah, she's in our hole, yeah.
Yeah, listen, it wouldn't be the first time Israel worked.
Oh, because Suella 4 hours ago said she shouldn't be allowed to back into the UK.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro, I can't stand it, bro. Like,
we care so much about the victims of grooming gangs, right? You know, she was a fucking child when she was taken in by those people. Anyway.
But also, like, what's the main point is all these countries need to take their fucking citizens back and stop leaving the burden on the Kurds to look after them. Like, they don't have the resources to look after all these tens of thousands of fucking foreign nationals. They need to get their arse in gear and take them all back, man. It's a fucking disgrace that the Kurds just have to fucking sit with these people and have no mechanism of, no way of putting them on trial, no way of doing anything with them because no one wants to cooperate with them.
Whoa.
It's a bit harder to take people who have been indoctrinated by ISIS, to be fair.
Yeah, but
like,
if they're not Syrian nationals, the Kurds shouldn't have to deal with them. It's not their responsibility.
If this girl came back to the UK, she'd be put on trial, and if she was deemed a threat, she wouldn't be allowed back into society. She'd be in prison.
How old is
also,
she was now she's like 20 something, right? 25, yeah. She was 15
something like
when
that.
she left
Gone
London.
for 10
15.
years. Holy fuck.
Yeah, she was 15 when she
Yeah,
left
bro.
London to become an ISIS wife. Yeah.
Like,
Wait, was she the same girl that they were talking about like a few years back?
Yep.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
She
I see
reappears
the
every now and then.
Yeah, I see her picture now. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
picture I remember her in the fucking like niqab.
Ironically, the only countries that have been taking their citizens back from the refugee camps for the ISIS families have been like Central Asian countries, Russia, and a few. I think like Indonesia, like the Southeast Asian Muslim countries, took a few of their citizens back, but like that's it. Like Western European states have basically just lumped the entire burden on the Kurds to look after them.
But what's Hassan's cope now, by the way?
Oh, who knows?
He'll just move on like it never happened. He's very good at that. His audience, again, his audience doesn't give a fuck about Syria. Okay, that's not interesting to him. It's not proportionate to the
but
scale of suffering. Right?
Has Israel hit HTS?
They've hit
Well, they've
weapons
hit their
depots, which
they've hit their
have
weapons.
probably, yeah.
They've hit.
Like,
They're not
I'm
just
talking
weapons depots. They've already destroyed a lot of the air defense systems that HTS captured as well.
That's fine. Like those are weapons. I can understand why Israel's going after them, but I'm talking about people.
I
they
think
would've
some
killed people, right?
might have
Yeah.
died. Yeah, I think some people died in some of the weapons depots, but like
That's basically what
They're
I
not-
care about
yeah.
most because like generally Israel does try to avoid fucking killing people, generally. But in this case, and I understand why they go after weapons. They don't want an unfucking certainty in Syria, and Syria is a lot more military equipped to like do shit than fucking what's it called. So like there's weapons in Syria that can actually do damage to Israel.
Loner, I've got satellite pictures of the bases that have been bombed, like before and after, if you want to see them.
Sure.
Was it of the airport?
No, not of the commercial airport, but
Listen,
other
we're
air
staying
bases.
a
in
long
Syria.
distance away from that airport before we get any more news, okay?
Just linked to it in screenshot in Discord.
I'm gonna talk
Friday.
about it repeatedly. I'm gonna make your.
Thank God I watched the news before going onto Discord, otherwise we'd be fucked. Alright, Syrian ammo storage facility destroyed, okay.
Yeah.
It's a thread as well. There's some more below it.
Yeah, I can imagine in terms of like attacks on civilians, that'll be much more Turkey's, the SNA's field than Israel right now in Syria. It seems
Yeah.
But Israel's obviously done a lot more because they had like loads of targets.
It's, by the way, it's some people are saying 150 airstrikes, but then fucking Times of Israel says 250.
It's varied.
Oh,
It's
who knows,
different
bro.
organizations. Like one of them is like an open source intel group that's saying 310. Israel's saying over 200.
Okay, they're quoting Syrian security. It says.
Yeah, so Syrian security. I think there's the Syrian Human Rights Organization that's giving numbers. Like, yeah, they'll all be a little bit varied, but everyone, I think, most people believe they're more than like 150, less than.
I would have
400,
thought.
right?
I would have thought this like Times of Israel would have gotten their information about the strikes from the IDF, not
The
fucking.
Times of
Syrian
Israel is
security.
not like state media. Like they don't really get.
Yeah, but
the,
they have connections inside the IDF. Like
actually,
Haaretz
Israel says 320. Do they actually? What Israel hang on, strikes. I'm pretty sure this is what they said, right? Yeah, IDF. We struck 320 targets since Assad's fall. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What?
Apparently, that's 70% of the Assad regime's military capabilities.
Oh, okay. Oh, this was like at 6 p.m. today. The one I'm reading is like from 1 a.m. like today.
The thing is, all this has been happening, but the only videos I see of Jelani is him sitting around a table talking about governing. Like, I mean, hopefully he sticks to that, but shit. Kind of interesting that he's just
I mean,
like,
how long can he even stick to that?
Yeah, I
Or
don't know, right?
the fucking radicals.
Well, that's the
become,
thing. Like,
more
this
radical.
needs to stop really, really quickly. Like, this can't go on. They can't be doing another 2 or 3 days of this whilst Jelani is just like rebuild diversity.
Is Israel classically going down the road of the escalation of through escalation?
I guess so. Yeah.
Fuck's sake, this fucking country needs to have a new government. Who would you vote for if you were Israeli owner?
Probably Meretz or Labor.
You'd vote for Merits are fucking useless though. They're just
They're all useless, but again, like the left in Israel, you just need like a little bit of time of less of a threat,
peace,
and then Or even like
That's what I keep
or even just
fucking
like
saying.
responses from the Palestinians that isn't like crazy. So first Intifada brought the left back, you know, because even the Israelis saw like fucking tanks rolling over kids with stones, and they were like, "Mate, this is mental." So anyway,
You're talking about before the assassination, or are you talking about the 19? How you
I'm talking about after when Rabin came in after the first Intifada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're called the Democrats. I didn't even. Oh yeah, fuck. They did merge. I forgot.
Yeah, they are the Democrats. They're trying to be more like America. What the fuck is this? Film from 1984.
It's San Antonio.
Exile of the
Literally.
Black Jews. Okay.
Oh,
Literally
so the
1984.
Ethiopian Jews.
Black.
Maybe.
Is it? Wait, is it Ethiopian? Yeah, yeah. What's it called? What's the tribe they say they're from? Dan. I think tribe of Dan.
Is it
Beta
movie night?
Israel. Don't know.
Compared to Alpha Palestine. Fuck, I hate this.
What is this chart? Someone make a chart about where the Arab Spring countries are today.
Not free. Not free. Not free.
Jesus.
It's a little bit redundant.
That's pretty fucking funny.
That's pretty good. I need that. To be determined.
Bahrain's the same exact fucking play. Bahrain stood strong, bro. They never got replaced.
To be fair, Tunisia
Yeah,
had a
'cause,
good 10
Saudi
years.
Arabia.
Tunisia, I heard Tunisia's like not bad at all. Like it's like they're like living well. I just heard they like it's really expensive now compared to like wages.
Well, that's why it says partly free.
Yeah, yeah, it's free but
Wait,
expensive.
isn't
it's,
it? Wait,
it's not
isn't
free.
Wait, isn't it Tunisia? Isn't it Tunisia or is it Algeria that are like
No, it's Tunisia.
basically?
Wait,
no,
what is the question?
Is one of the two are like basically like been like rounding up all the sub-Saharan African migrants and leaving them to die in the desert?
That sounds like an Algerian thing.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
Tunisia
one of
has
the
any
two.
desert lump
Listen.
there.
No confirmation, but from my experience with Algerians and Tunisians are a lot more down to earth than Algerians. So
Wait, would it be Algeria though? Because Algeria, didn't they send a bunch of refugees to Niger? I don't know actually. Yeah, Syrian migrants die in the Algerian desert after being expelled by. Who expelled them? Libya. They were expelled from Libya, and they died in the Algerian desert. Yeah. Yeah, Libya is one of the
by
worst
way,
places for
Algeria-
refugees.
Algeria is fucking huge, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't think people realize how big Algeria is, but like because it's like on the map. Like if you move it up to where Europe is, like it covers like most of Europe.
Yeah, but most of it is the Sahara, which is like
yeah,
useless.
well, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't most of Syria desert?
Okay.
The east is desert, but the west is quite urban and quite there's a lot of agricultural land in the west.
Oh yeah, I thought you might want to know this, Loner. Apparently, one of my fucking houndsmen, Sundown's gonna love this, has defected. I didn't know about this. He defected from Israel 10 years ago to go fight with ISIS in Syria, and he's reportedly in one of Assad's prisons.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Someone from my fucking town.
You might get them back, eh?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, his family after Assad fell started started bringing up his news again because they've been looking for him for 10 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
He might be in a who knows? If
Might
it's
be in an
ISIS,
interesting
though,
state by the end of it. I mean,
if he
defected
joined
from Israel.
ISIS, if he joined ISIS, he's probably in one of the. If he, sorry,
I
no.
don't think he joined ISIS. I think he went to join, but he probably got caught on the border. Like,
Oh,
he didn't
okay, yeah,
actually
yeah, yeah.
manage to ever fight with them.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I was gonna say.
If they catch an Arab or like Israeli citizen in Syria, they're not gonna fucking return him to Israel just because he speaks Arabic.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I was gonna say, because if he actually joined ISIS, like, I'd give it like a 99% chance that he actually is in one of the SDF's ISIS prisons.
Ambo, I wish it was the former. It's the latter.
Fucking Syria girl. Al Qaeda is
Really?
Al Qaeda. Jelani is
Oh my
Julani.
God.
That's why he's letting Israel rape Syria.
Oh my God! Oh my God! She actually said it. She actually said
said it.
Giuliani. Oh my God!
Hey, we stand
is this
Our
girl?
Julani.
fucking queen. She's like an Assadist who lives in Australia. A
Yeah,
very
but
deranged
who the
Assadist.
fuck? Who the fuck birthed this type of person?
ISIS
what
is
the-
DE ISIS.
Oh my God!
Giuliani.
Giuliani. Just so funny. ISIS is the ones that came up with the Giuliani thing.
Yeah.
when are we ever gonna move past the point of
Oh
in
my
our
fucking!
society
Oh
using
my!
Jew
Wait,
as
hold on. I'm
Oh,
gonna
we're not
lose
moving
it, bro.
past that. Trust me, dude.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm actually gonna lose it. Apparently, according to like local sources in Rojava, the Turks fucking bombarded one of the main dams on the Euphrates that provides electricity to like hundreds of thousands of people.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they maintain those dams? Or are you
No,
talking
on
about
the
the one in the
Euphrates.
Syrian?
No, yeah, in Syria. They're not bombing their own ones. I mean, the ones that are controlled by the SDF.
um,
Is that?
why couldn't was Turkey was against Assad? No.
Yeah, but they
They're
also
also
hate the
against the
SDF.
Kurds.
Yeah, but why the fuck are they suddenly now after? Well, actually, never mind, because it's in state.
Well,
Turkey is its own beast
hold
when
on.
it comes to international
There's-
fucking
wait.
affairs.
Yeah.
There's nothing new in doing infrastructure in Rojava. They've been doing it for years. Like just before this offensive happened, 1 million people in Rojava were cut off from regular water because the Turks keep bombing all the infrastructure.
By the way,
Like-
this is why I hate the fucking narrative that like the Middle East is unstable because of Israel. You motherfuckers love attacking each other. You guys love it. You don't even let Israel like.
I was gonna say Israel. You can't even kill them fast enough. Then
No, Israel is its own problem where it just fucking involves itself where it doesn't need to be, and then like they don't have to because these fucking Middle Eastern countries just keep attacking each other. It's so fucking.
Why would we need
Like,
to
bro, you
kill
gotta
you
remember-
guys when you guys are doing it yourselves?
But bro, you got to remember, yeah, you got to remember, Turkey right now occupies 2 countries in the Middle East, Kurdish Iraq and parts of, like the Kurdish parts of Syria. Like most people don't even know. Most people in the Middle East don't even know that Turkey is fighting an illegal invasion on Kurdish territory in Iraq and has
Listen,
been bombing
I don't know the
Iraq
details.
for decades.
I don't know the details of what Turkey is exactly doing, but I knew they were doing this shit where like they are occupying like Kurdish areas in Iraq and Syria. And I've always said like if you guys are like against occupation, and like you are for BDS against Israel, why the fuck don't you ever do this shit to Turkey? Turkey does this. It's just a.
Oh my God. I've said this for years, bro. There needs to be a BDS movement against Turkey. Like it's actually insane that there isn't, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like
no, I think the thing is Turkey's like one of the most popular destinations for fucking Arab Israelis. Like they love that shit.
yeah, and to be true, bro, and to be honest, bro, the reality is like in the Middle East, like a lot of people are just racist against Kurds, bro. They just don't care.
Here,
get
listen,
bombed.
buddy. We're only racist against Jewish Kurds here, okay?
Wow.
Oh, good.
Well, maybe in Israel it's different, but like, bro,
Well, no, it's not because they're Jews or Kurdish. It's because Ben Gvir is Kurdish Jewish.
yeah, that's the thing. But like, bro, the amount of posts I've seen in Arabic in the past week from like Syrian accounts calling like for the genocide of Kurds in Syria is insane. And like the likes that they get, like 10, 20, 30,000 likes, and it's just like Jesus Christ, bro.
I mean, you don't even have to go look at it in Arabic. Here's Syria girl calling you Julani.
Oh, yeah, but obviously July is not Kurdish, but like bro,
I
like
know,
today,
I know, but
today,
she
like
probably thinks Kurds are fucking like.
oh
ISIS.
yeah, she thinks the same thing about Kurds anyway. But like but bro, all these rebel accounts were posting this morning about this Syrian activist that was found dead in Sednaya prison, and like mourning over him, which I get. But this same guy was posted a video of himself going on like a racist screed about how all the Kurds in Syria need to be beheaded. Like,
Wait, is it the same?
uh,
Wait, was it the activist that they were like co-signing his fucking story along with the woman that was like raped repeatedly by guards?
no. So this only came out this morning, I think. So
I've
it's
no,
probably not that.
but I've heard about the like I've heard both stories are being like so basically you would have a post about the woman and then people would like, oh my god, her story made me cry, but and then I felt really bad for that activist that they found dead, like like they kept like
Oh yeah, I think
both
so.
stories together.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe then, but yeah, man, it's just fucking insane. Like how
Apparently, according to someone in
everyone's just
chat, and this is a Hassan tactic, taking someone from chat out their word, that the activist quite specifically called for the targeting of Kurdish women and children. Not specifically, man. What are you eating, Loner?
Just a sandwich and a fucking
Loner is
cinnamon
not
bun.
here. I don't know what you're on about.
Loner,
Oh, I said I'm eating a sandwich and a cinnamon bun.
Mm.
what the fuck?
Urgh.
A sandwich and a cinnamon bun.
Yeah, one after the other.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're having lunch and dessert.
He's a
Yeah.
growing boy.
I'm a greedy.
grown
I'm
boy, you can have
large.
one.
Okay, fuck. I need to watch this Pierce Morgan content, you guys.
What is it about?
It's about
the
Syria, and it's got all the best
oh
voices
god.
on the Middle East.
Oh, fuck
Oh
me.
god.
Please tell me who. I need to.
I don't
see
know
this.
why. He brought George Galloway on. He brought fucking Andrew Wilson on. He brought the Vinny.
Is there any Syrians?
No? Why
Of
would
course
there
it's
be?
Syrians.
Of
Oh
course not. Why
my
would there be a Syrian on there?
god. Oh my god.
coach thought.